Hello, ladies and gentle guardians, and welcome to another episode of Fireteam Icarus, a Dungeons and Destiny podcast. Dungeons and Destiny made by Valfang Games, the reimagining of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition to 5th Destiny setting. This is a homebrew campaign that takes place in an alternate storyline and blends both fantasy and Destiny elements. Valfang Games and Fireteam Icarus are not affiliated in any way with Bungie. We just love D&Destiny, or D&D and Destiny, and we do this for fun. However, if you like what you see here today and want to support the channel, please give us a follow. We go live every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. And previous episodes are uploaded to Spotify podcast on Monday, so you can get caught up on what's been happening. Come join our Discord where you can meet some of our awesome community members and chat with the cast of Fireteam Icarus.
That's us.
No new announcements right now, except if you're in the Discord, you probably already know about the poll that we've had of other content to stream other than D&Destiny. So tomorrow we are going to be playing some Elden Ring co-op, and then maybe a little bit of Overwatch afterwards. So hope y'all enjoy that. Hope y'all enjoy our suffering.
In what? Elden Ring?
Yeah. Elden Ring.
Overwatch or this?
Yes.
Elden Ring.
All of the
Especially
above.
our suffering.
Especially Elden Ring, because I'm so out of practice with that, and the leg controls are slightly different from Bloodborne with certain little buttons. So yeah, it's not the same, not an easy pick up and play for me like it is for you, Felix.
Well, that suffering is neither here nor there. We are here to suffer.
Oh, Spotify crash.
Oh, fun.
For this
call
particular campaign.
Call me
I got it, we're
Lamacho,
good.
because suffer.
So, Mr. DM, what are we suffering today?
Let me take a swig of water first, and then I'll tell you.
That
You're
sounds
so
like,
mean.
hold on, I have
You're
a whole
so
list to talk to you about.
Actually,
Let me
This
just
man fucking
quench
did
my
it.
thirst real quick
No,
before I
please-
get to read
please
this
look-
paragraph.
please look at his
of
cup. Please
He's
look at
wetting
his
his
cup.
whistle with the tears of my players. That's a great fucking cut, dude.
We haven't cried yet, Felix.
I didn't
We
say- I
haven't
didn't-
cried yet.
Oh, you will.
Salty. Just
maybe
like my
not.
players.
Maybe not all of you. Hang.
You've been warning Nikki for the past week now.
You make Nikki cry, I swear to God.
Suffer.
Look at it, Michael.
Oh, by the way,
You think this is empty? No, it actually has
Where's the
water in it.
Just be happy you didn't put any salt in it.
No.
Rebo? Okay.
For our
Rebo and a DMG.
for
That's
our
awesome.
audio listeners, I found a mug on Amazon that says "Tears of My Players," and I
think
bought
you
it.
actually fucking bought it.
See, now I just need one that says "Tears of My Trainers."
They're
Actually,
probably,
tears of my
Players too?
they're
Tears of my
probably
NPCs after what happened last night.
We're all in.
Oh, I am
that one, but-
still so sorry, Michael.
Don't be. It was good.
Nikki, he had his Dragonair fly into the sky 30 feet. I then froze it. It had 2 HP left.
You ever see what happens to an icicle if you drop it from a really tall building?
Thankfully, Pokemon don't shatter into pieces when they fall and break like that. But yeah, no, minimum roll would have been 3. So it was just enough to fucking do
it the same way.
Oh, trust me, he has. If I turn into a stasis crystal, like if I use my own abilities to turn myself into a crystal, I don't take damage.
I'm
Last-
still sitting here.
we left off.
Continue, Felix.
This is too intense. Hang on.
I was about to say,
It's real
last we left
fast.
off literally says nothing. Okay,
Weird.
weird flex, but
I was talking about the music, but
Who was to take another?
our party of unlikely friends repaired the damage bond between them for now.
I'm going to hurt you.
Righting wrongs and making amends. Well, I mean, who knows? You might what might happen? Who might spill the beans on some stuff? But that look of murderous intent.
From both you, Nikki and Michael.
You
Well,
can't
I didn't
use
have
it,
any-
but I'm gonna kill him.
However, their moment of fire team bonding was interrupted by a sudden attack by the Shadow Legion. The Scion Flare Nox invaded Gambler Seclude with fallen Briggs and heavy shanks at their disposal, bringing death and destruction upon the inhabitants. The party were quickly to respond to the attack, defeating the Scion Flare, but unfortunately, the damage was already done. With the people of Gambler Seclude injured and frightened for their lives, the party must find a way to get back at the Shadow Legion.
I've got an arm to repair before we do any missions.
In the previous session, Drifter did tell you guys to take 5, as it were,
Hang tight.
Great candy bar.
rest for now, and possibly help out around Gambler Seclude. So, what will you all be doing?
Well, if I remember correctly, me and Rune are going and repairing this arm.
I'm rewiring the entire monstrosity of a mess that this is.
Okay.
You can try to, yeah. I'm probably, Ormus is probably just gonna be helping around Gambler Seclude after the attack.
Opening the metallic plates on Ronan's arm, it is just a mess of wires, circuit boards, and servos.
Some of it.
Swear. If half of these wires are not connected to any fucking thing,
Oh no, they're all connected. Don't worry about that.
Each one is a
Picks-
nerve ending.
picks one up that's not connected. You were saying.
Looks at it very carefully. Notices the one end is completely blown apart. I'm pretty sure that's blue when it got shocked. So
Semantics.
digs in, finds the other end. Yep. Thought so.
Do you remember how damaged that was?
Tier 2.
Here too. So it requires a DC 14 intelligence technology check, as well as
1,000
spending
glimmer.
1 to 2 hours of repair time and 1,000 glimmer.
Hang on. Hold up before you do anything. I have so many things that are just open. Hey. Hey, I have expertise in tech.
Hey.
So at this point, it would be me giving you the help action, right?
No, I can give you the help action as a reaction.
Okay.
Hang on. I feel like they can do something else, but I don't remember what it is. But it's because it is in. I think you can benefit from my expertise.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. 2 seconds. Because we took it from no, it's a Patreon. Sorry, it's my phone. We took it from the ARC subclass.
Okay.
Yeah, try the thing. Give me your, I need your updated, content. Thanks.
Hi, Felicity.
You're talking tricks of the trade, right?
Hi, sir.
It just states that for second edition, it only states that if I am doing this, you can reactionary help action,
Yeah. You can,
and only if you
I
meet
think-
the conditions for the help action like normal. So
yeah, which I do. Currently.
so it just means that we roll with advantage.
Let me see.
I believe that's all that the help action does.
Baby. Because we were looking at it as. But yeah, either way, you could theoretically. I have the expertise in it. It's very, very fun for me.
Yeah, you have the expertise, so you've got another 2 points on me for tech checks, with 8 probably.
I add my proficiency bonus to your rolls.
Okay.
We took it from first edition, Arcstrider.
Okay. So
You can only do this if the creature does not have a trait, feature, or other source that allows them to double their own proficiency bonus or the ability check. So.
okay.
Yeah.
So it's 8 or 8.
I'm giving you expertise.
Yeah, pretty much. It's I would be rolling a +8, or you'd be rolling, I'm guessing, a +8 for your tech checks.
+9.
You're still the better option.
That's
Though the DC is only 14.
Okay.
Oh, are
I
you
see
just
that-
rolling it?
I say up to Felix if he wants you to roll with advantage or me to roll with advantage. In theory,
Sorry.
I'm rewiring this thing.
Um,
'Cause he doesn't
I'll
only
go
have one
ahead
hand.
and say Rune. Because
Yeah,
if it
is that
was
the vote?
Ronin, it would probably just be a flat roll.
Okay.
That is a 24.
+10 to the DC.
After
I rolled a 15 on
spending,
the dice.
do you have the glimmer to spend?
I do.
After spending
1,000 glimmer and
Um,
roughly
about
an hour
a-
and a half.
hour to an hour and a half, rewiring everything and soldering everything into place, the arm is now fully functional.
Woo.
Ah, yeah.
And deciding whether or not if a wire is light gray, medium gray, or dark gray.
Yep, Rodin's gonna learn that I'm colorblind.
You're colorblind. I mean, I'm missing an arm, so there's not much difference, I guess.
Can I still be colors? Okay, like I can see vibrant colors. These are not vibrant colors.
That is true. As I pull a car battery wire out.
Oh, you hurt my head.
It's what I had when it got stabbed a while ago.
Yeah, fair. That might be the reason why your wire exploded.
No comment.
All the comments.
It's funny because penis.
Venus?
I like how that's when Michael tunes in.
It is.
It's great.
It's just because, that's half of what this, stream runs on.
The other is coffee.
Coffee, dick jokes, and the tears of my players.
That's only this session, Felix. Only
And
this
my boss.
session.
It's gonna be the tears of the DM soon.
Probably.
Forsake the architect.
Forsake the architect.
God damn it. Is that new merch?
Can
It
we
needs
please?
to be.
Can
Okay.
We? Can we?
I'll work on it.
Okay.
It's
Sounds
just
good.
Felix's face with the fire team in the background.
We're all gonna. It's gonna be us surrounding Felix. He's gonna be tied up to a chair or something.
Okay. Please.
Oh yeah, all
You
of
think
us
that would
pointing at
bother
him
me.
with his head down, just cowering while we forsake the architect.
We love you,
Fantastic.
Felix.
What a response.
Anyways,
I'm just gonna go find fucking shit. Dark Souls where they're praising the sun and it's just gonna be holding up Forsake the Architect.
Praise the sun, forsake the architect.
Praise the sun.
If you can do it where it's our 4-player characters doing that, it would be awesome.
We got you.
Wait, no. Each hoodie has a different design. So you could have one of Rune, one of Nightingale.
Yeah.
One
What
of
a
Harvest.
person. Oh my god, we
Anyways.
need a shirt with all of our characters doing Ginyu Force poses.
Anywho, before we get distracted on merch that we don't need to tell chat about yet. Shut up.
Yeah, let's just have a whole session. We're just gonna talk about merch with the chat.
I would be Goldo because I'm the shortest.
Sure. Raccoon.
Dibs on Ginyu.
You're not cool
I
enough
just
to begin you.
He's
I'm
stasis.
kidding. No, that's true.
Wouldn't he be cooler at that point?
Freezer.
I'd be meta cooler, if anything.
Gross.
Okay.
Anyway,
Let's get back on track.
Meta cooler was cooler, man. Serengeti Star was busted.
The spaghetti star. Anyways.
Spaghetti code.
Why?
Um,
Why does he keep kicking me in the dick?
I guess while Rune and Ronan are doing that, Nadia would probably be having the first realization of, sure, I've lived here for quite some time. I live in I believe this is Gambler's Secluded, is what it's called, right? Okay.
Aye.
Yeah. I've lived here for quite some time. I've done bounties here. I know the people. I'm not necessarily friends with any of them, but I know the people. Like a neighborhood. And the sense of mortality kind of sinks in. Sure, we're guardians. We get resurrected time and time again, but we can still die all the same. And so that starts to seep in, because I remember Rune actually did go down, and because her ghost was somewhere else, she could have been out completely if we hadn't done anything about it. And that paints a picture of, we're not as powerful as these people make us out to be. We are squishy. We can easily die just like the rest of them. Our ghosts are no better. The only unfortunate part about this is we come back. They don't. And so all these people are gone. People whose faces I used to see passing by every single day. Whether they knew who I was or not. I'm not so cold-hearted that I hate people. I just typically don't associate with them, because it's still that separation of power. People are afraid of it. People don't typically... They either admire it or hate it. There's nothing in between. And because I'm told to just sit tight, it makes me feel powerless yet again. That I was unable to stop anything. And so all I can do is wait until we get help. Even as powerful as we are, we're still relying on others. And so the first thing I do is I'm going to go get a hard drink of that good old blue ether stuff. That'll clear your sinuses.
Okay. As you grab a bottle of ether from one of the many bars that once stood here, you recall back to when the people of Wolf Den migrated from there to Gambler's Seclude in fear for their lives from the Praxic Order. And yet, dozens of people have perished today. And as a guardian, the meaning of death becomes almost meaningless. You die, you are brought back over and over. But the meaning hits differently when you realize the people around you, the friends and neighbors that you somewhat knew, strikes you. These were people that looked upon guardians as their protectors. And while the population of Gambler's Seclude is somewhere around the couple hundred to almost 300, the loss of life does not brush past you. And as you take a swig, and contemplate on the burning sensation of the liquor goes down your throat. Your frustration grows. Make a Constitution save.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't either. That was an anger potion.
Can I choose to fail it?
Yeah.
I would like to do that.
You are intoxicated, sir.
All right.
Felix, you have a friend in chat.
Hi, Cookie.
Cookie!
This man said, fuck the save.
I did.
Respect it.
There are lots of things to put my effort into. A drink is not one of them.
Ormus,
Huh.
what are you doing, sir?
Finding any way that I can help after the events of the attack.
How would you like to help?
I'd say first and foremost for him, he would probably think to check any destroyed buildings, rubble and stuff like that for survivors and stuff like that. Try to save as many lives as possible, get as many injured out of there as he could.
Thankfully, despite
Maybe use his
the
stasis to freeze there, just keep him stable.
Thankfully, despite the ruined buildings and homes around you, no one was crushed. But as you walk the streets, you see people who once saw a home and are now homeless. Men, women, and children crying for loved ones that they have lost.
Oh, they're tugging on strings that I'm not familiar with anymore.
This sort of brings you back to the incident that happened to your fire team.
Do we
And although it was not completely your fault,
do we tell?
sure.
Go for it. Tell the story then.
Well, I mean, I'll let that naturally happen as Ormus tells it to the party. I won't say it flat out.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Um,
okay, I think that's happening later.
And although that incident was not completely your fault, you still feel an air of responsibility.
Racked with guilt. Any way that he can help these people out now at this point, getting them to a shelter of sorts, getting them somewhere they can at least maybe get food. I'll go talk to Gumbo. Maybe he can help them.
As a matter of fact, about maybe 2-3 hours after this incident, you do see Gumbo outside of his shop, his stew restaurant place thing. I don't know. Handing out free bowls of stew.
I'm gonna help out my boy Gumbo. I'm gonna round up people and bring them there so everybody's got shelter and food. At least bring them to a safe comfort spot.
Okay.
I'm on a homeless hunt and don't know how to weed them out.
Weeding out the homeless. What a sentence.
I'm trying to help them.
Poor choice of words.
Fair. I said what I said though. We're already here.
As you hang on, let me change the song. That's too intense.
As I walk the streets of the newly ruined Gamber Seclude, I feel a stir of emotions and I fucking explode.
No, wait. No, it's just a stew kicking in.
Oh, nope, it's just gas.
If you had exploded in the middle of the street,
My God. Thank God for no friendly fire, right?
that would be more. We all hear the boom and go running to see what the heck exploded after the
Technically,
fact.
If we were going to go with a friendly fire thing, technically, me as a warlock, I can make a certain amount of creatures. I think it was 1 plus my wisdom modifier, immune to my abilities for a short time or something like that.
Something like that.
Something along those lines. I think I might have that open right here. But yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah. As a Risen Warlock, you're proficient in the Arcana skill. Additionally, your control over the power you channel allows you to carefully craft the range of its effects. You may give a number of creatures equal to 1 plus your power modifier, in case mine is Wisdom. Immunity against the damage of the effects of your powers whenever you cast them.
That would be look to Felix and say, would he have control over the explosions of his wild magic?
That would be the kicker for that one. Which, given that it's wild magic, probably not.
I'd say probably not, yeah.
It's still a matter of if Ormus exploded in the middle of the street, there'd be 3 guardians running towards it going, what the
Make
heck
a constitution save, Ormus.
Oh, don't fucking do this to me. You're gonna make me do one of my worst saves? I say one of my worst saves like I'm actually bad at that. 12.
Okay. You just barely made the DC.
Of what, 11?
12.
Oh. What's your con modifier?
Ooh. I rolled a 10 on my die.
Oh no.
It seems you might need to be pumping con soon.
Well, you trust me, that is definitely the plan. So I have a 15 on it, so and a 13 or 17 on my wisdom, so 1 and 1 on those. Those are each going to go up a number. That's not for another 4 levels. Excuse me, I'm going to use my free action to cry now.
So.
We can still hear you.
I think that's the point. I think he knows.
That's amazing.
Cry
Um,
quieter.
if you're gonna cry, do it over there so you don't disturb anybody. So
You don't blow up.
Joy. Oh, Christ, thank God.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much what he's going to do. He's going to try to bring people over to Gumbo's shop. That way he can help his boy out with the thing and help with the people.
okay.
For the people.
As you walk around the underground city streets, you feel a tug at your robes.
I'll kick a little kid. Sorry, that was a little bit of me coming out.
Michael, no.
I was there. I drop kick the child out of self-defense.
He touched me first.
Guardian, have you seen my mommy and daddy?
Oh, no.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Felix.
Forsake this motherfucker.
Balzac, the architect.
Balzac the architect.
Architect.
Oh. Oh, I gotta get into character. Oh no.
Yes, Ormus.
Ormus is gonna shut up. Songbird.
Drinking my sorrows. I don't know what you're doing.
You took 1 drink. Calm down.
I'm already intoxicated with the one drink. I'm a lightweight. Shut up.
Exactly. Oh, Ormus is gonna kneel down to kind of get about eye level with the child. Can you tell me what they look like?
She describes to you in best child detail what they look like, which is very vague, not quite helpful. Describing what they were wearing, as well as their hair color.
Okay.
That's really about it.
Is this just a regular normal child, or is this like an awoken child? Elixni.
Awoken.
It's an awoken? Okay, so we're looking for awoken son. Okay, that definitely helps. Yeah, I'd be looking for some blue skin people. I'm gonna immediately hit up the comms.
You accidentally hit the mute button.
Fuck you, I'm getting better with it.
I've been helping. I made his comm button a little bit bigger.
It helps. Sometimes I can't find it.
I heard something.
A lot
else.
of men have that problem.
I wonder what that's like. So I'm gonna hit the comm button and I'm gonna hit up the party and see if maybe any of them might be available to help or could maybe help put out a message. Because I'm gonna cry. And I'm gonna whisper into the comms, guys, help me. There is a child. I don't know how to handle this.
Artemis, ask the child's name and if they know the parents' names. That will help nail the search.
I forget. Would that have been in the description? that they would have given me. Okay. What are your parents' names? Who are you? Who are you?
Jesus.
What have I done?
Don't give her
not
chicken
really
baby
gonna
syndrome. That's rude.
shake- Not gonna actually shake the child. Jesus Christ. Guys are
Child tells you that their mother's name is Sash.
It's a belt.
But
What's
she
your
does
papa's name?
her papa's name.
Papa.
Papa. Are you just coming up with random names right now?
No.
He probably went to name
Aw.
generator. I mean, it's a great way to go. NPC names. Damn it, I need them.
He wasn't expecting us to ask the child's name.
Probably not. Doesn't seem like it.
And this child will forever be renowned as one of the best NPCs.
They can't seem to pronounce it correctly. But it ends up coming out as Zan.
All I hear in my head is Xanarant.
You said this is over the open comm, right?
Yeah, you guys would hear this too then.
Yeah. Felix, would I... First of all, would I even be coherent enough to understand the words that he's saying?
You can hear him.
Okay. The second thing I would ask is, would I know of this person?
Make a history check.
Okay.
Please.
Oh, well, that's funny. How does a nat 20 sound for the first roll of the session?
That wasn't
Well,
the first roll.
Your first roll. Your first roll.
Yeah.
There was two other
My
rolls
first
before
roll,
that.
Hey. That's just a straight roll, so it is just a 20.
Actually, do me a favor. Do that roll at disadvantage because you're currently drunk.
Watch it be another nat.
How about this?
That'd be
How about this?
hilarious.
How about this? Hey, Nightingale, how about you just get a hold of Drifter? Since, you know.
You're calling on the comms. I am just determining if I know who this person is to begin with. That is a 14 on the die.
Still good.
We're close to another nat 20, though.
What's the total?
14.
His history checks are straight rolls, apparently.
Do you not have any bonus to history?
He's got no int.
Okay.
He's got a 10 in int from the sounds of it. 10 or 11.
Shame.
What a shame.
You have heard of those names. The name that the child is trying to pronounce for their father is Uzan. Uzan.
Uzan.
So you said this was an awoken
Yes.
people. Are there a lot of awoken around here?
It's kind of mixed.
Kind of mixed. Okay.
Little melting pot. I like it.
Drifter doesn't discriminate.
No, I'm just wondering what the majority is, if there is a majority, if it's
pretty mixed.
easy to single out. So, if it's pretty mixed, but I've heard of them. I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and report on the comms and go. Where are you right now? This stuff is wrong.
Think about about the middle of the city somewhere.
All right.
You come find me if you
Yeah.
can.
I'm gonna do just that. Quicksilver, can you tell me where he is, please? I say standing up from the stool, still carrying the bottle with me.
Quicksilver guides you to the generally where Oramus is.
You said you still had the bottle with you.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna take that from you.
Yeah, I'll just show up like mid drink, bro. Yoinks it, be like, what
Yoinking it right out of your hand.
excuse me. Oh, well, sorry.
How do you plan to get anything done if you're fucking plastered?
I was told to wait. I don't tell you how to wait. Besides, I'm a better shot when I'm drunk anyway.
You sure about that? From what I've seen, all you
Just
do,
break.
that's all you know how to do is break pistols, apparently, and apparently get drunk. So, all right, I guess I'll call somebody
I'm pretty
else.
good at it so far. I'd be halfway down the. Why
How
am
close
I
are we to being done with Ronan's arm?
You're about done.
Okay.
here?
If you'll give us a few moments, we'll come join you.
Uzan, you said
Bring some water. Somebody needs to sober up.
different problem at hand. We'll focus on that later. Child.
I mean, if we
I'm going to sort of try to dial in where the heck I'm at and register the small child, probably very concerned. Just looking at them, would I be able to tell who this person is?
The child?
Mhm.
Never seen him before.
I mean, like, would I be able to put two and two of parent looks like this?
Make a history check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage,
DC is going to be like stupid high.
Well, I'm not even gonna bother. If that's the case, then I'm just going to not necessarily mention anything to the child as I kind of pull Quicksilver close to me, and I kind of ask this, trying not to be within earshot. So in other words, I'm trying to be very, very quiet about asking this question, but it's, do we have a casualty count?
About 27 people.
Awoken?
It's pretty mixed. But yes, there are
Is the
some
name there?
Awoken amongst them.
Do we have names, or is it just body count?
What is the child's parents' names?
Look up Yusan. Spell it. You. I should really how to do it.
You sound and Sash.
It would be spelled UXAN.
Use it.
Anything come up?
Deceased.
Spouse? or no? Is it possible to see the spells from here?
Sash.
You said Sash?
Her name was Sash.
Okay. Yeah, Sash.
Not listed.
It's promising. We'll go from there. I'm going to sort of mention to Oramus, kind of discreetly saying, Mom could be around.
No father.
And then I will pat him on the back and then proceed back where I was. Ignoring the question.
Vernon, Ronan, you guys eventually arrive around this time.
How young is this child?
5.
I am going to crouch to their level. Are you hurt?
Is my voice mod still on? Okay. I was concerned I was still on ghost voice. Anyways.
You were not.
They look at you, sort of rubbing tear from their eye. And looking down at their arm, you see a small bruise.
Yes.
I am going to take some bandages out, and it's a bruise. Nothing you can really do with it. But I'm going to wrap it up to make them feel better.
I'm going to lay my hand on it and gently apply a little stasis like an ice pack.
You freeze the child up. I'm just kidding.
Good.
No!
No child will never know their father died.
You see a smirk come onto the child as they sniffle away their tears.
I can't get that spell. No loud.
Game sucks. Unplayable.
I'm gonna motion Draven to me. I swear, he's nicer than he looked.
No, he's not.
Nightingale's
Would you like-
quiet.
You walked away from
I
the
didn't
child.
say that. That was just me, Brian, saying that. Don't worry.
You walked away from the child. Fuck you.
Would you like to ride him until we
Actually
find your
walking away from you,
parents?
not the child.
You see a small smile come onto them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick her up and sit her on top of Draven
Rune.
and use my hand to balance him. Yeah.
Hold on
So-
tight.
I've got it, don't worry.
How's the nose on Draven?
He's not a dog, actually.
I'm just asking. He's in the vein of one. Does he have sensory things where he can maybe sniff something
Not-
out or sense things?
Not olfactory-wise. Visual, yes. He's still a construct at heart.
Does he see things like how we would, or does he see things in another way, almost ethereal? I guess you could say, almost like the
He's-
Taken.
He sees like we do.
Okay.
Though
Just trying
you
to
mentioned
think of ways so we
Artemis.
can help look.
Artemis, you mentioned seeing ethereal, and I'm going to pop True Sight. I can now.
Son of a bitch.
My gloves are not on because I was working with tools.
What is your goal with True Sight?
Because of how True Sight is, it can see into the ethereal plane.
Would the signature of the mother
hang
be
on,
similar
Felix.
to the child's?
What do you mean by that?
Like their ethereal signature? Like the way their energy looks, would it be similar or anything like that to the parents and the child's? Would you be able to kind of tell?
I mean,
Or would everybody's kind of like signatures just kind of look the same? Everybody just kind of looks like
everybody kind of looks the same
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, I was
when you're
wondering if
using
everybody
True
was-
Sight.
Yeah,
Okay,
if
I was
you
just
use True
wondering
Sight, it just shows the true form of something.
I thought I read
Well, that's what I'm saying.
somewhere
If he was able to see into the ethereal
Yeah, you
plane, if
see-
he saw
you see
them,
into
I
the
imagine everybody has like their own ethereal signature.
Seeing into the ethereal plane means he can see creatures that are currently residing on the ethereal plane.
Okay.
It's
Which
like seeing through a window of another dimension.
Okay.
The ethereal is the plane of existence that overlaps ours the closest.
Does he have X-ray
like seeing-
vision right now?
It's
No.
no.
Fuck.
gross. It's like
That's
shut
what we
up.
need.
No, gross.
He needs X-ray to see through buildings and shit, so we can try and find people.
You said see into the ethereal. My thought is, oh, I can pop the true sight. Now I can see into the ethereal
You know-
up 10 feet.
Felix, can I make a quick comment real quick?
Yes,
Which
sir.
is the hand. It's the hand that's on the child's back, by the way.
You
so-
gotta make the comment at
While
disadvantage.
I walk away, I would like to ask Quicksilver where his or her. Do we establish it's?
It's Jesus.
It's. I don't remember what it is.
The child.
Yeah, it's the child. Male, female.
You
I think
you
it
haven't
is.
said
They're
male or female
feminine.
for the child. All children sound feminine. It's okay.
Hmm.
At that age, they all have a higher pitched voice. It's fine.
Yeah. So
Little
You
girl.
could say
ask
them
Quicksilver.
instead of it
Yeah.
if you're unknown of the
To be
orientation.
fair,
He was looking for the word child and couldn't find it.
That's fair.
child is just an it. Let's be real.
Grace. No.
Crotch goblins.
I'm
A lot of
going
them.
to ask Quicksilver the location of where Uzan and Sash lived while I am walking, because it's better than talking to people.
As far as where they lived, you've only been in Gambler's Clue not very long. Like,
No, I'm asking Quicksilver for like records or something. She has records that they're alive, perhaps where they resided.
that's what I'm getting at. As far as where they live, you or Quicksilver are unsure about.
Hang on, wait a second. Where's that cowboy? He kind of disappeared. What was his name? Damon? I don't suppose you caught an eye of where he ran off to.
I haven't seen him.
It feels familiar, yet the destruction is different. Let's see if we can find him over at the apartments.
Ronan, are you still popping True Sight, or you holding off on that?
I already did the stuff to state that I was, so yeah.
Okay.
I will also mention before you continue, Oramus, since you probably were looking at him at the time, his eyes go from like a storm gray to having a purple tint when he activates this as well. He's also not wearing the trench coat at the moment to make it
Yeah,
easier.
because we were working on your arm. That's right.
Yeah, it's a matter of it's either easier to put the arm back on without the coat.
So it's like adding your paracausal energy to your eyes to cause true sight. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
I've thought of that like a couple days ago. I'm like, no one's seen Ronan do this yet, so
I'm gonna do something real quick.
Your eyes okay?
yeah.
They're glowing.
Anyways,
I'm gonna do something real quick. I would like
Uh-oh.
everybody except Ronan to deafen themselves. When I give thumbs up, you can undeafen.
Oh, wait, don't I know this?
Yeah, you do.
Do I have to deafen?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Ronan. As soon as you enter true sight, you see, as you look around Gambler's Seclude, you catch a glimpse of Rune. And you see these dark, ethereal wings on her back. And the hand that is on the back of the child has this interesting tattoo on it that you have not seen before. It's almost tribal, except it has more of this, more of these thin lines and circular markings and what's the best way to describe it?
I can just send it to him.
Okay.
Make it easier.
It's almost as if a pentagram is if we're thinking about the same thing, it's almost as if a pentagram is drawn on the back of her hand.
You check your Discord DM.
I just looked, and that was the
And it glows this orange light to it.
Michael's having too much fun.
Yeah. I think he knows we're talking about him.
We're talking shit about him.
Always talking shit about him.
And not only that, you see on her head are the shade marks, as well as devilish-like horns. And as your true sight runs out,
Technically, it doesn't run out until we take a brief
Well, I
rest.
mean-
So
as soon as the duration ends, the horns, the wings, and the tattoo are no longer there. I think we're good to...
oh boy.
Welcome to having knowledge that nobody else does. Shut up, don't tell them.
Yeah, we're good because the next thing I have to say is literally the reaction Ronan would have to this.
Which Orbis would clock the reaction.
Are we good?
Yeah. Damn it, I can't join you guys in the thumbs up.
Sorry.
Or you can use
That's all right,
emojis.
you can-
It just hit me why she's able to hit it. Why she's able to be undeafened. Because it's her. I just
all Rune and Ormus are gonna see is Ronan looking around, and then like eyes lay on Rune, and it's like a double take for a moment, and then
I wouldn't clock it. Ormus would clock it because I'm looking at the little girl.
okay, fair. Then it's gonna be like, okay, like in his head, it's like, okay, asking about that later.
I'm asking about it right now.
Rune, make an whoever's trying to look for the parents of this child, make an investigation check.
Yeah, I'm good at those.
I'm gonna have to say with disadvantage because you're not entirely sure what they look like.
But I'm proficient.
I'm already at disadvantage because I'm intoxicated.
But what if I'm proficient at it?
Huh.
19. No, 19.
26. I rolled a 20 and a 19. It hurts
Jesus.
slightly.
Jesus, it hurts to waste those nat 20s
I
on a
know.
disadvantage roll.
It does. Mine was an 18.
Okay.
This is literally Ronan's thing, is finding people.
I'm gonna pay for it later, but I rolled 2 19s in a row.
What's your
Gross.
investigation?
That we paid for last
bonus?
night.
My investigation is
Based on intelligence.
it's just a straight roll.
So 19.
Okay. Nightingale, you do not find them in the apartments where you are looking. However, Ronan, you all enter this area that seems to be housing a lot of the civilians that have lost a home or lost a loved one. And amongst them, you see a awoken woman who is on the floor in tears, knelt before a body that is currently covered over by a white sheet, surrounded by other civilians. And they look up for a brief moment to see all of you and lock their gaze on the child riding on the back of Draven. Yes. And they immediately stand up and run over to the, disregarding that the fact that they are riding on the back of a mech hellhound.
Oh, I was gonna state, as she's getting up, Ronan's picking up the small child, putting her down on the floor so that the mech is not in the way of this reunion.
The awoken woman approaches and immediately embraces the child, and the child returns the gesture as they both fall into tears. Thank you.
Of course.
It's our pleasure to return your child to you.
The woman picks up the child and turns to the group of civilians.
I'm gonna step away from Ormus and Ronan just to let Nightingale know that we found the mother. Since he wasn't with us.
Ormus is gonna actually lead the entire situation now. Ronan, since Ronan's the only one that's actually next to him at this point, is gonna hear him kind of mumble to himself, "No more." Something along those lines.
Probably hearing your mumbling get slightly further away, Ronan would turn and follow you.
I'm just heading to the outskirts of the town. Do a little thing.
Are you heading above ground or to just the outskirts?
Just the outskirts. Pretty much where I'm just like away from people.
Except Ronan, he followed you.
Okay. You find a place.
If he really wants to. Yeah, he's just finding a place to just train. No more of this death. He's tired of it. So, without a word to Ronan or anything, even if I don't know he's following me, if I do, not a word to him. Just gonna immediately get into swinging the sword, using the ice and trying to not blow up. How many D100 do you want?
Make a con save.
Oh God, Stan Smith came
Monkey
out.
noises.
That's Stan Smith in American Dad. When he gets caught, he does that. He's like,
I will make
I think one of
mention
his
that
things.
as he starts training, Ronan's probably like 20, maybe 30 feet away, watching and keeping an
If
eye
you-
out in case like other people show up.
17 for the con save, but specifically he's training to try and pull the trigger while he's swinging the blade. Not
Your
working out very well.
stasis, your wild magic stasis manages to stay suppressed.
Focus. Yay, locked in. That's how the kids say it, right?
You did it! Good job! Good job! You
Hmm.
didn't go up.
Yeah, now how many times?
Boom.
Now let's see if my weapon doesn't go boom while I'm trying to do this. Not this time.
Make an attack roll.
Not this time. Oh God, you want me to actually try and... Oh, you want me to see if I do a breakage?
Sure.
A 17 out of die, so that ain't breaking.
Look,
As you take a swing with your gunblade,
Yeah, 6 or 20 total if you want that.
the blade, in like slow motion, the blade encases itself in stasis as you take a swing, the stasis shatters, and almost like a wave of stasis crystals gets sent out.
Well, that was pretty chilling.
It's funny because cold.
No, I just need to be able to do that consistently. That was the first.
The first
And
of
he's
many, I would
just
assume.
getting... Oh, so many. So many. And he described it perfectly, too.
yeah.
The way the gunblade works is that the when you fire the gunblade, when you swing it, and the shockwave of the gun rides down the blade, essentially extending the range of it like a burst at the end.
It's
Yeah.
so dope. That was peak. I love it. Yeah, he's just gonna practice that as long as he really can until he probably collapses from exhaustion.
Why did Till I Collapse start playing in my head? Eminem's Till I Collapse.
I'm an original bitch. I
I
mean,
mean, if you're
Renee
going
Raised
until exhaustion, I'm glad I'm gonna stick around because you're gonna need someone to pick you up afterwards.
I'll take that fucking point of exhaustion. I don't care. I'll fucking work that goddamn hard.
As you train until into the evening, what is everybody else doing?
Ronan would be staying here, basically listening to see if like other people are calling for, like yelling for help or not. And if he doesn't hear anything immediately, he'd probably just start working on the arms some more with some fancy new wiring.
Okay.
You're welcome. You know, I sneezed quietly and Dr. Remus decided to confront.
Oh.
Ronan wearing not the trench coat, but a t-shirt.
What is everybody else doing?
Nightingale is going to check to see if Damon's around at first.
Damon's around.
Alright, I'm gonna check up on him and see how he's doing.
He is currently with his wife Amanda and his child. They're currently safe.
Fucking better be.
Just thought I'd check in on you.
I'm doing fine, friend.
That's
How are
good.
y'all?
I'm glad. Yeah. It's a mess out there. But people try to have high hopes.
You know why they have that hope? It's not because of me. It's not because of
Not because-
people like me. It's because of y'all. Because they know how matter hard things get.
Big yawns.
Y'all have their back.
Have their pick. Is that what you truly believe?
That's what I know.
Oh.
A few years ago, or no, not even a few years ago. A few months ago, Amanda and I were trapped in a little town called News Aid. Couldn't go anywhere. Till a group of guardians stumbled into town, saved a bunch of people there, escorted Amanda and I to New Reese. Of course, we didn't stay there for very long till the Black Fleet showed up, but the Guardians defended us nonetheless. We believe in the light.
I'm gonna kind of glance to Quicksilver as he says this. Not really say much. Just kind of give him a respectful nod. And say, well, as long as your family is safe, I guess it doesn't matter what gives you hope, as long as you have it.
Take care, friend. I can smell that ether on your breath. You're
Oh,
better
trust
than
me,
that.
it's- You don't know me very well, stranger.
I've been around for a while.
Well,
I can see the good in people.
unfortunate.
And if you weren't one of the good ones, you would have left a while ago.
Okay, that
Hell,
one
you
got to me
wouldn't
a little
even.
bit.
Hell, you probably wouldn't
Might
even
be too
showed up
deep.
at the fight.
I'm just gonna kind of raise up a hand for a moment. Don't do that.
Do what?
Yeah, like something better than I am.
What do you think you are? If you're not a bad guy, then you're not a good guy.
He's just a guy.
I'm nobody, partner. And I would like to gently close the door as not to cause a disturbance. And kind of ponder on that as I go talk to somebody else whose name I can never remember for the life of me. Indril. I'm gonna go try to find Indril. Because I have a shiny new exotic engram just chilling in my inventory that I would like to go decrypt. Even
Didn't
though
you
I
already
know what it
decrypt that?
is. Theoretically,
Y'all
yes,
already
story, no.
decrypted that.
Yeah. Yeah, we did that already.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is this is just me doing the motions to do it,
Okay.
even though it's already been done.
You find Endrel in his usual spot, cleaning up after the mess. How can I help you, Nightingale?
Seems like your shop is still standing tall. Yep.
Somewhat.
Look at you. And I'm just gonna kind of sit there on the ground. Just watching him do it. Go to take a drink, realize that my bottle's missing. When did that? Oh yeah.
Ormus took it.
Ormus took that shit and smashed it. Fuck around and find out.
Buffalo!
Man, I would be so mad if it
Buffalo.
costed me anything.
I'll follow.
I'd say you make a mockery of the Guardian name. Sitting
Oh,
on your
yeah.
ass, drinking after a tragedy.
Well, lucky for the both of us, I'm not a guardian. Yep.
You have a ghost. You possess the
So?
light.
And
You're a guardian.
just because you give a child a hammer and a nail doesn't mean he's a carpenter.
Not every child has a hammer and a nail.
So I should call myself a carpenter and pretend to be one when I'm not?
It's up to you.
What do you think I am? Since you know everything about me.
I don't. Just the fact that you are a gambler. Perhaps that's what you are.
Yeah,
Someone
that's one thing I know
who
how to do.
takes risks.
Someone who wastes his life on chance. Takes unnecessary risks, hoping for a bigger payout than he otherwise would unfortunately get.
We both know I'm not good at this, Nightingale.
You're the one who's gonna get. You're the only person who is unfortunately close enough to me that I would talk to them about this.
And don't you have friends to talk this over with?
What are you saying? You're not my friend? Now that's kind of hurtful.
The deflection half.
Hmm?
I said that's a deflection and a half. Rude.
No, I do not know if I have friends.
And those people that you have spent the last week working with, are they not your friends?
I don't know yet.
Why don't you find out? So unless you have something to decrypt, I'm quite a busy man. As you could see, I am preparing what is left.
Yeah, alright. I'll stop wasting your time. And I will otherwise place the undecrypt... decrypt... The stupid thing, the engram, that to decrypt null and beyond.
Okay.
And then...
We forgot to mention before, by the way, it does require attunement, but you're already attuned to Providence, so you don't use any of its perks. It's just a standard sniper rifle.
One weapon at a time, right?
Yes, you can attune to one weapon, one artifact, one armor piece.
So I guess I'll just carry it around.
Okay. Use it as a club.
I mean, you can still use it as a weapon. You just wouldn't get the perks from it. So if anything, all else fails, it's there.
Yeah. So I'll just kind of sling it over my back, and I'm just gonna walk probably back to my apartment and pull out Quicksilver and just kind of mutter, "Yeah, friends. Are you my friend, Quicksilver?"
Always.
Oh, that touches my heart. Just a little bit. Assuming I have one.
You do. How do you think I bring you back?
That begs the question of how people with... Yeah. I am not sober enough for that conversation. But I guess I am not sober enough for this one either. Or drunk enough, if you want to put it that way. I don't know. Sometimes I just kind of expect my party members to do the same thing as Jay did. Maybe that's too naive in a different way. But then again, these people are like me. I don't even trust me.
You might find some common ground with some of them. If you actually open up.
You want me to start a book club, talk about our feelings together?
Sure. You already have a book and come in with one of them.
I fail to see how that is relevant.
Hi, everybody. My name is
I
Ormus.
also completely forgot about that until you brought it up. Thank you for that. Anything else to add on top of that?
No.
Are you sure? I'm giving you a free shot.
I'll
Give
make
me
some
a Quicksilver.
friends. Some new friends.
What was that? New friends.
Not just me. I think I have a good feeling about these people.
Yeah, I do too. I hate it when you're right.
Because I'm always right.
I know, that's the worst part. So, we reached rock bottom. Where do we go from here?
We climb.
Where do you think I should start?
Take it one day at a time.
I meant now. Where do I start?
First of all, you can work on getting sober.
Anything else?
Then take it one day at a time.
Great. Let me just sober up real quick. I don't suppose your light can help with that, can it?
Can it? I don't
No?
think it, I don't know if it
Didn't
can.
think so.
I don't know if that's
That's actually a great
applicable.
question. Let's find out. Does it classify as a status condition? Am I healed from that?
I mean,
You are
could-
technically
It does.
poisoned.
Yeah.
I was just gonna state, hey, you could just, in game kill yourself.
No,
Yeah,
just
no,
No.
long rest would be fine.
Yeah.
Long rest would
If
fix
that's the
that.
case, then I'm probably going to tinker with Providence, which means I'm going to lay Providence on the workshop table and then probably take a nap.
Okay.
But I'll probably end up sitting there for a minute contemplating with my little lucky charm, my necklace. But I'll probably sit with Providence.
Okay.
Because I'm sleeping with that thing on. That's pretty much all I'm doing.
Okay. What is everybody else doing?
I think I'm just wandering about, helping anybody who might need it. Trying to make little kids smile, because that's what I'm good at. I think at one point I'd reach out to, just open the comm and just check in with everybody to make sure everybody's good.
Yeah, when you check in, you just hear static. If you were to contact me directly, if it's just the regular comm, there's no answer from me.
I'd assume I probably wouldn't get one from Oramus. It more like would probably be only from Ronan.
It'd be Ronan.
Yeah,
Yes,
Ormus
we're-
is like hyper focused.
I'm with Ormus. We're both fine right now.
Good to know.
As you are wandering around Gambler's Seclude, helping any way you can. It is right now, currently the evening. You feel a tap on your shoulder. Turn around to see Eden. with a stern look on her face.
What's up?
Arm in a cast and some bandages on her.
Can I talk to you privately?
Of course.
She takes you to the workshop. Eden pulls from her back pocket a small circuit board the size of a thumbnail. With these small wires, frayed and twisted. She hands it to you.
That Scorpius turret you brought back had this. It was a tracking device. I discovered it not too long ago in the piles of scrap. And it was still active. This is what led the Shadow Legion here.
I'm just gonna crush it in my hand. And without saying anything, turn and walk away.
Next time you steal tech that isn't yours, make sure it doesn't endanger everyone else.
I'm gonna leave. And I'm gonna tap the SOS signal on Draven.
Okay.
As I walk out of Gambler's Seclusion, out from under the ground.
Okay. Within about maybe a half hour or so. As you are currently outside in the night of Gambler's Seclude, or of New Amsterdam, or Old Amsterdam. You hear the roaring of engines above as a familiar Alpha Umi ship flies low and transmatting not too far away from you is May and Insomnia.
Like, I think she's still like hyper focused in her thoughts and is still just tapping that SOS signal into the side of Draven's mech because that's all she can focus on to stop the breakdown from happening.
Where are you at right now? Like, are you just sitting down somewhere, or?
Yeah. I would have made it as far as I possibly could before it's just, I can't walk any further.
Okay.
Which the SOS, it would have been because Draven works over open comms anyways. So it would have just been all Ormus and Ronan or Nightingale would have heard is just a weird little trio of beeps. And then nothing.
And sadly, we don't understand what that means.
Nope. Ormus probably wouldn't have paid any attention. He's ever focused on fighting around things.
Well, I think a random beeping in my ear like that might actually break my focus. Because what the fuck was that? I'm gonna turn to Ronan. Did you hear that, or was that just
the beeping?
Yes. You thinking what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking?
Somebody did something stupid.
Upon you saying that, he'll put away the screwdriver he had, close the panel with like a flick of the elbow or something. Like, not even.
It's like the way you pop your
Like,
elbow.
It's like the cricket noise that you can hear in the background of Devon's mic right now.
Oh my god! No, you know how Henry Cavill does the like hand reloading thing? That's how he closes the fucking the arm pocket there. Just kind of.
Who do you think did the
Wait till you-
thing, and to who?
My best guess would be Nightingale. He was drunk. To who? I can't say.
Well, let's look around the city at the very least, then.
You start looking.
Why are
I'm
you
going
booing me?
to.
I'm right. I hate you all.
You go ahead and start looking. I'll catch up. I'm going to try and call the others to see what's going on.
The others, there's one other person.
Listen, there are two of you. There
Oh,
are two
that's
other
true,
people
yeah.
here.
Ronan
Oh.
will start like at the edge and work his way around and slowly circling into the center of the city, probably ending at the workplace.
Yeah, Ormus is gonna stay like on the outskirts just in case he may need to go the opposite fucking direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's gonna
Um,
try and call Rune and Nightingale on the comms and see what the beeping was about.
No response from Rune.
Nor Nightingale, but there's actually just static from his comm, meaning that it's closed or not connected, rather than him just not answering.
So that tells me that it wasn't him. So that tells me also that something from Rune, she's not answering. I don't like that.
This was over the open comm, right, Michael?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll say it is.
Okay, so I would
That was my
also...
little internal monologue, but yeah, that's I probably would have said something along those lines.
Well, I was more referring to you're trying to call them pretty much over open comms with Ronan as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
Because like we're both going, someone fucked up. Who fucked up? Let's deal with that.
Who fucked it? I fucked it.
How are we gonna fuck this pig?
Oh, okay.
It's a phrase, damn it. How are we gonna handle this situation? How are we gonna fuck this pig?
I've never heard that said before.
Anyways. Rune, I'm gonna just say that you are on top of the trailer of an old 18-wheeler. Which
Fair.
sounds cool to me.
That's fair.
So
She's got a guitar and she's singing, I want to go home.
No, that's Nightingale's job.
Yes,
I
100%.
want to go home.
okay.
I wanna go home.
Anywho, before we continue to derail. Sorry.
As you are sat on the edge of this trailer, you see transmatting in front of you, nearly in front of you, a few feet away, is Insomnia and May. May approaches, says, "You can stop pressing that button now."
I didn't realize I was still pressing it, to be fair.
What's wrong?
fucked up. And I didn't even realize that I did.
How so?
I'm sure things are still smoking in the distance.
Sort of.
I'll just, from where we can, sitting up here, I can see it. I'll just gesture out to the edge of Gambler's Seclude. It's all my fault.
I assume you fill her in on what happened. May, using her high jump, jumps onto the trailer, as well as Somnia. You feel the rumble of the metallic trailer beneath you as May kneels down beside you. We all fail. We all make mistakes. It's what makes us who we are. I should have protected the last city. Stopped everything from going wrong. Thousands of people died.
But you didn't lead an army to a doorstep of innocent civilians.
No.
And if they wanted to, all they'd have to do is call the Praxis Order on this. Not only did I potentially fuck this city up, I possibly put you two in danger again.
Fuck the Praxis Order.
No, I agree. 100%.
If we cared about getting caught by the Praxis Order, we wouldn't have flown all the way out here. Mistakes will happen, Rune. It's inevitable. But it's how you learn from them. It's what you choose to do next. That will help him.
You act like they're gonna let me try.
Does Drifter know?
His daughter does. So I assume he does. What little bit of trust I was just starting to get with them is going to go away.
So, earn back that trust. Show that you are able to learn from your mistakes. If Drifter didn't think that he could trust you, he wouldn't have brought you all the way out here.
Yeah, I didn't do that until afterwards.
And you still stayed and protected. Protected what you could.
Tell that to them.
By this point, Ormus and Ronan, you all see Rune on top of a trailer with Insomnia and May.
Everybody ready to cry together?
I'm Ormus gonna approach.
Ronan's not far behind.
Yeah, just leave
so
Nightingale drunk and asleep. you get bust down his door and wake him up.
Let him do his thing. Let him do his thing. He's doing his thing. It's all good. Drunk in slumber. That's right. Yes.
We were busting down his door. We know he's safe.
Are May and Insomnia still there?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see them?
We were told they're up there with her.
All right. I'm just gonna give May a bit of a glance and a slight nod. As a silent, please don't kill me.
She returns the gesture.
I won't kill you now.
Do you?
Maybe later.
Do you want us to leave you guys be?
I am gonna hang my head in defeat and stare at my lap.
It's fine with me. I'm just glad she's safe. That was my biggest concern.
Same here. I just want to know who made a problem happen.
Yes, there was a beeping. Can that be explained, maybe?
Little sister called SOS, and we came.
Is that what that is?
I'll
Is that more
reach up,
told?
I'll reach
I
up
don't
to
speak Morse.
Draven and I'll tap the button.
This is literally where I'm messed.
It's not even Morse code, it's just a button that's like it's 3 rapid succession beeps. So it's not Morse code that can be tracked.
It's a okay. So it's just a specific pattern.
That is good to know for anything that happens later.
Yeah.
So who made the problem for you, Ron?
Should I stay or should I go now?
My head is down. No one made the problem for me.
Then why were you out here on your own before May showed up?
I will drop the pieces of circuit board out of my hand that have been clutched there the entire time.
Ronan knows technology. He's going to examine these pieces to see what they potentially could have been.
Make a tech check.
I love tech decks.
Yeah, check that.
Dirty 20.
Woo! Do it with my letter.
This seemed like it was some sort of tracking device.
I'm guessing it's Cabal made.
Yep.
So what? I'm guessing this was from that Scorpius turret we brought back.
It was still active.
Hey, you didn't see it, I didn't see it. Eden didn't see it while she was helping you dismantle it. It's all three of our faults for letting it stay active for this long.
Didn't
Well-
help us dismantle it.
I mean, technically, I didn't help you dismantle it either. I thought
It was just me.
Oh, I thought Eden helped you.
Nope.
Sorry.
It was just me. I just used the space.
Okay. Either way, all three of us who know technology didn't see it.
It was in a pile of scrap.
Well,
I am the
scrap now.
reason that I'm the reason that child's father.
Loon, you made a mistake. Everyone makes mistakes.
Would you all like to care to share how you have all fucked up?
Hi, my name's John, and I'm a fuck up. Hi, John.
Hi, my name's Ronnie. I'm an addict. Hi, Ronnie. Dad, Mom. I fucked it up. Stay should have never raised me on Black Sabbath.
It is. It very much
I had a brain fart.
is.
Kiki.
Tail immediately.
Boy. That is a story.
It all started Tuesday of last week.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
No.
Just imagining the SpongeBob. I lost something once. Something I couldn't live without.
My own fire team. Wait. I'm sure nobody heard that. I'm just gonna gloss over it.
Michael, that was in your own voice, not Oramus, so...
Fine, it's cool. It's fine. I'm
for
not
the-
even
for the
there,
me-
so what does
For
it
the
matter?
meme. For the meme. It's for the meme, you know?
We're
For
having
the-
bonding time, and I'm not there. It's cool. It's fine.
Oh, the meme.
I did this to myself. What?
You did do this to yourself.
Anyways,
Well, if you really want us to share, fuck me.
If you want me to go first, you can let me, as you calm your nerves for it.
We can rock paper scissors for it.
Is it just rollsies? Let's just rollsies then.
Rollies.
Bulbasaur, you go first.
15.
4.
Well, in the... Looks up slightly, calculating. 7 or 8 years I've been risen. I've been close to New Reese, helping people get there. My biggest failure is letting a group of Fallen kill civilians before they could get to New Reese. If I remember correctly, only one survived, and even then, they were too badly injured to make it all the way as well. That would be what? How many years? 4 years ago, Mono?
Hey, we haven't taken a brief rest, which means if he looks up at Rune, everything's still there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I look like a cripple.
Well, no, you guys would have taken a brief rest at this point. Brief
Would
rest
we?
is like 5
Okay.
minutes.
Yeah.
That's
So
fair.
at this point, the 5-minute sit down of Ormus training, me working on the arm, listening for cries of help. It's
Yeah, but
just-
you can still see. You can still imagine that it's there.
yeah,
You
it's
know,
looked up at you.
know
it's like,
what you
I-
saw.
yeah, I know what I saw, and that's a private conversation.
About
Yeah.
5 years ago. And remember that time where you lit a fire for civilians who were camping for the night and they were attacked by Fallen?
All right, that was 3 years ago, I believe. Do you have anything to share, Artemis? Or...
Do you want to know why I don't have a fighter team and why I'm by myself and have been for the past several years now?
I thought you were like me and just never got together with other Guardians.
No, I've been a guardian for about a dozen years now, a little over that maybe going on 13. Yeah, years blur sometimes. But about 7 years ago, no, maybe 8, I don't know. It was definitely shortly before the Traveler incident.
I only heard about that. I was, I think, still in space when that happened.
Oh, that was fun. He don't talk about his time during that. Mostly because it doesn't exist for my brain. But several years ago, me and my old fighter team, my closest friends, my family even, they died by my own hands. We got sent on a mission to go find a fallen skiff, and that's the same day. And he rolls down his sleeve and shows you guys the splinter of darkness that's embedded in his arm. Same day that I got this, we found it in a cache, went to close the cache, and it attached itself to me. I lost control, froze them, and then froze their ghosts, and their ghosts shattered, and they were just gone.
I'm pretty sure if the Vanguard heard of that, they would not be happy.
The only
100% sometimes.
The only other person that knows is Eris Morn, and it's because she's the one who found me unconscious afterwards. She brought me to Banshee. We took my fire team's weapons, and that's how we fashioned my gunblade. I may have been the one to end them, but they're always with me now, at least.
Good way to look at it. I just realized something. May and Insomnia now see that Ronan has a metal arm.
They know about my vision device. It's fine. They're used to things like that.
Rune, you hear over the comms May muddle under her breath. It's pretty sick.
I'm just gonna reach and push.
You hear Insomnia's soft voice call out. And I am the queen of fuck-ups. Have you ever heard of the Blood Legion?
That was the Legion that was here before the purple ones, right?
The
Or am
purple,
I-
The purple one.
the Shadow Legion, yes. The Lakers, yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the Bulls. Yeah, it was the Bulls before the Lakers.
Yes. I was the one who led them to the last city.
I forgot that she has an accent.
I sided with them because I wanted more than what the light could offer. The fire team trusted me, and I betrayed them. In doing so, I led the Blood Legion to the last city, allowing them to reclaim the Traveler for themselves, like the Red Legion did. Thousands of people died and evacuated to Nessus. And despite all this, I was still redeemed somewhat. My light was taken from me by the Hunter Vanguard Crow, and I was given the darkness. And despite my help, the cities fell once more. To the hands of one of the disciples of the Witness. And I was powerless to stop it. May chimes in. So believe me when we know Buckup's rune. You can fix this. I failed the people of the last city. You will not fail the people of Gambler's Seclude.
I already did.
No, you didn't.
We rallied them. We gave them hope. And I'm the reason why that hope is crushed.
People are a little more resilient than you might give them credit for. If it truly is, we just rebuild it. We do something even more stupid than the last time we did.
I'll summon the kunai that I throw. Nothing but pain has followed me since this took my light. And now it's hurting others because I'm around.
Rune. It wasn't your power that caused this.
If I wasn't looking for answers, May, I wouldn't be here. They wouldn't be in this position. When I was brought back with my name, and Draven had his name. And Guardians aren't supposed to remember anything. And I'm gonna rip the vision device off my head. I remember a time when I didn't need this to fucking see. Why am I the guardian that's fucking different? The fuck is wrong with me? And I'll put the
Nope.
device back on my head.
Rune, you're not the only one that's different. My arm wasn't here when I was risen.
You want to talk about different? I didn't even look like this when I was risen. I was a normal human. Something changed me very shortly after I woke up. Don't even really know what I am.
I spent nearly 7 years with the most beautiful arc energy. And now it's gone.
Well, you too?
And now I'm haunted by nightmares of what is most likely who I was. And I can't seem to hold on to them long enough to figure out what it all means.
You will find answers. I know you will. You're smart. Hell, you're smart enough to build your own hellhound mech that follows you around. You're smart enough to build a skimmer that I accidentally destroyed, but
Both of which are really
I think that was, I don't know if we told Insomnia that yet.
You see Insomnia look to me like like a
She
what?
didn't.
You did what? Look.
She didn't. I did it. I blew it up, saving her from falling into a void. It's fine.
glad I
we're
had the
going
rope
to
that
have a
day.
talk later, May.
See, I just look at May and I'm like, sorry.
You're smart. You're smarter than you think, Rune.
Intelligence will only get you so far.
Is why you need to use that pain inside you. Whatever pain you are feeling, let it out on those who deserve it.
I'm not there, so don't look at me.
Yeah, you don't care enough to come fucking find out. You know, all you cared about was getting drunk, you bastard.
Nobody cares enough to tell me that they're disappearing.
Use your
This is the
pain,
second
Sasuke.
time, so don't say I'm doing anything. I
You-
went to go
You
find
see-
people, and I went to sleep.
I tried to check in on you, and I assumed you were asleep, so I didn't want to bother you. And then I got blindsided. So
Yeah.
that
Ormus
is on
and Ronan.
Ormus and that's on Ormus and Ronan, not me.
We also tried contacting him. Hearing the static, we
Yeah.
go, okay, he's probably asleep.
He flat out said his comms were disconnected. So, I mean,
Oh,
Yeah, my
We tried.
comms are disconnected.
yeah,
We
we
tried.
tried. We decided finding you was more important than going after
That's
Mr.
Absolutely, as it should be.
110%.
no, that's fair.
You're
I mean,
better
Um,
than this,
I
Rune.
know we need to keep her safe and everything, but also I don't
think
wanna
for a
feel the wrath of
moment-
me.
I think for a moment I'm going to like dissociate, and then like this eerily creepy song hits my head, and I just kind of hum. But it's not the same song that I've been humming in the workshop.
Okay.
But Draven would clock that tune. Draven knows that tune. It's a little piece of old Rude has slipped in. Because somebody's hold is slipping. Slowly.
May puts her hand on your shoulder and squeezes.
You're better than this, Rune. You're better than them. You're better than me. I wish I had half the intelligence you did. Half the bravery you did to step outside the Cosmodrome. Hell, I'm scared right now to be even out here. And yet here you are.
You're not worried about
Seeking-
yourself, though. You're not worried about yourself, though. You're scared for her.
Of course I am. Most of all, I'm scared for you. And yet here you
Look,
are on
I've
your...
died more times than I can count. It's fine.
And you're gonna die even more times.
Rune is not afraid of death.
So you can either sit here up on this truck, drown in your self-pity,
It's a fun idea, though.
Then we'll drown
Or-
in the pity with you. At
pick
this
yourself
moment,
up by
Ronan-
your bootstraps, tighten your ass.
That's probably not the way to phrase it. Okay.
You're supposed to keep it relaxed.
Right.
You know what I mean.
I'm just saying in general speaking here, man. Like that just sounds like a good way to get hemorrhoids.
Shut up.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Don't try to get it twisted.
That's how you get it twisted. Sorry, we're good. Don't worry.
And you can fix this. You have a chance, Rune. Even if Eden has told Drifter already. You don't need his help. You can fix this.
Heck, you don't even need his permission.
If Eden has told Drifter, it's possible she's told Nightingale.
You think Eden likes Nightingale?
He right.
But wouldn't you want to warn your allies?
They didn't tell me or Artemis about it until we came up here and talked with you about it.
I don't think they had time, to be fair.
Then they probably still don't have time to talk to Nightingale as they figure out the plan for what to do next.
Throw me in jail, feed me to the Praxic Order. Mm-hmm.
Do you think the Drifter
No.
likes the Praxic Order? Why the hell do
The
you
other
think he
thing-
moved out here?
The other thing, you think Artemis or I would let him?
I don't even think the yeah about the Praxic Order. Ormus is gonna sit down next to Rune.
So you climbed on top of the truck?
Yeah.
We've been on top of the truck for.
Oh, so you guys got up on the truck too? Okay. I thought you guys were on the ground.
No, we come to our friend. Yeah, about I had to tell you something about that actually. You he's gonna look at me. You didn't say anything to her about it, did you?
No.
Okay, I will then. Now don't hit me.
No
But
promises.
the real reason I was at that sparrow race was because I was given a hit for May.
And you took it? What a fucking idiot.
Trust me, I was hesitant. I actually had to convince them to raise the price on that because I told them, like, do you know who that is? Like, whoo,
Top 10 in the
Whew.
Crucible?
that's a target.
Wait,
Whew.
you mean to tell me that they sent a lowly bounty hunter after you after 4 of them couldn't take you down? That's fucking stupid.
Crazy,
Tell me
right?
about it.
But that was the thing is that at when the whole thing with the Shadow Legion went down, and after I saw everybody in action and fought alongside you guys, I realized, fuck the Praxis Order, and I shattered that hit hologram in front of May. She's more important to keep alive. She keeps people safe. I don't understand why the past several years I've been doing this to Guardians.
Just gonna gesture to Insomnia.
She is
They
just
won't have-
death staring at May.
Even
How
more
many
maiden.
fucking secrets are you going to keep from me?
To be fair, she didn't tell me either.
I mean, this one kind of resolved itself, so
That's not.
Too bad.
Don't get in front of their in between their lovers the squabble. It's not a pretty sight, I promise.
Can
But
we talk
no-
about this later?
I trust me. I don't know. I know something about non-pretty sites.
If you're wondering why, they're
Flashback
after
first
her.
corpus.
After they convinced her to side with them to defend the last city under the guise of redemption. And now they hunt her for the same abilities that I wield.
Seems they're being idiots.
Well, don't be.
I just look at Ronan.
With this being said, though, don't be too surprised if the Praxis Order comes looking for me to. Fair warning. I'm sorry in advance.
So it seems like me and Nightingale are the only ones who are actually going to be able to enter any Vanguard outposts at any point in time if we need to.
You'd like
to
to
think
think
that,
that, wouldn't you, Wither Boy?
They don't know. They have no idea who I am and what I can do. The only people associated with the Vanguard that know anything are you and Valkyra. And I'd love to see them try to sway her to break her best friend's trust.
And good luck for them getting me to do any more missions. Technically, the saving baby Cade was my first and probably the last mission I get from them.
I feel like I've heard this before.
I have said it multiple times, okay?
And we're not
I'm not
going to
the
let
one
you
who's
live it
calling you out.
down.
I mean, I might. Do we group fire team hug now?
We don't have a Nightingale, so it'd be 3/4 of a fire team hug.
That's 3 best quarters it is. Yeah. Right.
I agree with you. Dissing Nightingale without him being here.
This is why he doesn't like either of you.
Well, do you know what he's doing?
Asleep, probably.
Drunken. Yes.
We
Useless.
I mean,
no
technically,
no. Hold on. It's his people, the people he's been with for years. Maybe that's the best way he knows how to cope with grief.
I had to fight. I had to practically fight with him to actually have him help me with the girl.
He copes with grief differently than we do. Okay. Do you see what I did with grief? I left.
and you called 2 of your most important people in your life to come talk with you.
Because I knew if I didn't tell them anything and they found out, I'm in a bigger shitty situation.
Now, could
Not
you
that
imagine?
stupid.
Could you imagine if Nightingale was actually with us right now? He could actually be part of this,
Or he'd be angry and leave.
and we'd all, I wouldn't let him.
He would not get very far in
This
trying
is-
to leave.
It's too important for these things now. At this point,
if we are a fire team, we need to be able to trust each other and tell each other whatever we're comfortable with, or even uncomfortable with, to make it a stronger bond.
Well, question, Felix.
Yes, sir.
Does the Vanguard still have the rule about Guardians not finding out their past?
Yes. Very much.
Okay.
Very much.
Well, back on the topic of Rune knowing who she was before Guardian.
Are we
I
all
also-
rogues?
I may have broken the rule no finding out your past before I even knew that was a rule. But then again, a lot of Guardians break that rule. And technically, I've heard of 2 Guardians who know their past without having to look for it. They were prison with it. Couldn't tell you their names. I only heard that there was 2 of them.
I fear my past.
Why do you fear them?
Because if a name that I heard, oddly enough, in what could have been a dream or strange mutterings from a ghost, it doesn't sound like I'm necessarily a good person. Or I'm associating with people that aren't.
Oh, that's a fair assumption. Look at me. I kill Guardians for a living. Oh, shit. I said it out loud.
You did.
And now you protect
yeah.
my little sister for a living.
Because if he doesn't, I'm pretty
Wait.
sure you'd kill him.
Hang on!
How the
Are you...
turntables?
Oh,
wait,
shit.
wait. Are you only here because you're afraid of her?
Not only.
Ormus.
Not anymore.
Excuse me? She still terrifies me.
Why?
That's because...
I mean, have you looked at her? She could
She's
snap
not
my head like
scary.
she could snap my neck like a twig.
Maybe you shouldn't have a twiggy neck. Maybe you should have a twiggy neck.
I just have to say, I'm convinced right now that she's trying to set me on fire with her fucking stare.
No, that's Eden. That's Eden.
Stare.
Eden might set you on fire with her stare.
Both of them.
Eden or insomnia?
Insomnia, my bad. Brain. To be fair, am more afraid of insomnia than I am of me.
Well, see, I don't know her, but I know about me.
Loud, noisy, titan, quiet, sneaky hunter. I'm more afraid of this, not this. You'll see this
wait.
coming. This one you will not.
Wait. It's just you, then.
And me.
I'm going to throw you.
You can try. You can't even pick me up. Look at you, little one.
I'm just gonna pick up
I'm
one
gonna-
and throw him.
Dog, sitting next to you.
I'm just gonna.
You think... hang on. I can fight my own battles, Ronan. Stop it. You think I can't throw you?
Oh, please try. I need to see this.
It would be interesting to see.
Can I throw Ormus off the truck?
Sure. How much can you
What do I
carry?
need to roll for that? My
Armor weighs about $140, and then he's got, like a little bit of leather or whatever his armor on was. I feel like the spin weave or whatever the fuck it's called.
My strength is a 16, so
Spin weave.
I
Yeah.
don't remember
Is
what
it- It's 10 times your strength
15.
score?
15.
Oh, 15
15
times
times
your
your-
strength score.
15 times your strength score.
Holy shit. So
what's
you
your
can
strength score?
carry 240 pounds.
All right.
So yeah, you easily
She weighs as much as All Might.
lift up Oramus and
And-
huck him off the truck.
Whee! I'm gonna take like 1d6.
You're a warlock. You negate that
You can
fall
stop.
damage.
You can stop the fall damage. Yeah, you're fine.
I mean, I'm not
And then, like,
fat.
but you. It's
She could
your
have thrown
job.
me on my head or something like that.
Nah.
You said you're what,
Her body's
140?
About $140 naturally, and then spin weave would be whatever else on top of that.
Spin weave is 18, so that's 158.
Yeah, she
Still wouldn't even be close to the carry capacity of Rune.
She could pick up about another 90 pounds.
Your mood changed fast.
I don't like being told I can't do something.
You're welcome. Sorry, Jack. Bro, we're gonna pretend he landed on his face. You're welcome.
Keep it up. You won't be able to see.
Ronan's looking down at Oramus. Well, seeing as how easily you threw him, I know you'd be able to throw me. Hey, I'm not disagreeing. Good luck catching him.
I'll freeze you in place.
You're on your face.
The range of my
You know-
space is disgusting. I'll
Yeah,
just
the range-
I'll just make myself upset and blow up.
Draven. Are you gonna try and run?
I said you could. You could pick me up and throw.
I can.
Yes, ma'am.
I think you will.
Give me a minute. I will, like, in case you're curious as to what I needed the Scorpius turret for, and I will pop open the plating on the legs. I
Oh,
increased
cool.
his mobility. I increased his mobility.
That is very cool.
And terrifying.
For you, maybe.
Look at you.
One step closer to Hellhound completion. Now I need an Infernal Core. And then we're just gonna set the world on fire.
Make sure you do
I
it to
mean-
people who deserve it.
So everybody.
I was going to say Nightingale.
He does it.
He falls in that category. Everybody is everybody.
He does not deserve it. He's not really done anything wrong.
Bit of an ass.
You're a bit of an ass.
I admit it.
So does he. Maybe not to you. Look, I can convince a lot of people to tell me a lot of things. It's fine. He did apologize for the first time.
True.
Alright. Alright.
Now, I do have a question. Does he know about the sight thing for you?
He was the first one to find out.
Okay.
He currently possesses a secondary device. Like, I am uneasy saying that because I'm glancing between May and Insomnia because we don't normally give that information out to a lot of people.
May sort of gives like a it's okay kind of nod.
It went out in combat, and having another one around, should that happen, means I am less likely to be a hindrance.
And that is fair. Let me guess. Electricity fries the circuitry like my arm.
Electricity and anything overly damaging paracausal?
Oh, okay.
Okay. I will explain how it works. She'll be more eloquent about it, but essentially the device uses electricity to attach to the nervous system, but then paracausal energy to force the sight. It's not perfect, hence the reason why I'm colorblind, unless it's very vibrant colors. So when I say vibrant, I mean when you
Oh.
both cast your supers, I can see those colors. But I can also
face is like a deep blue.
I can also see those colors without the device. I see paracausal. To a point.
That is cool.
That's all I can see. And an entire huge black blob. But I think that's why my resonance allows me to cause other people to see the way that I see. At least myself, not everybody.
Now I'm curious about that.
I can show you.
Almost as soon as you say that, Ronan's like getting up and going off a bit of distance just to be out of the way in case you blow something up.
No. Do you want to see what it does?
I am intrigued, yes.
Oramus, would you like to know?
As long as you don't throw me again, yeah.
I won't bother you. I'll let them get back on the truck and step back and drop the Dark Zone grenade over them. Since it doesn't technically damage, it just forces the veil save, which you guys can willingly fail so they can see.
Yeah.
So when you step out of it, I am essentially like looking at a shadow thrall. Just twitchy and odd. So now Roden will understand why I made the joke in the Ascendant realm of you don't see like this every day?
Yeah, you're gonna see his eyes go slightly purple again, just to see
almost-
if that would counteract.
It almost like looks like a Reaper in his Wraith form. Just more dark and
I
monotone.
don't think True Sight cancels it out.
That's up to Felix, because it does state that I see the true form of whatever I'm looking at. So, hence the definition.
You're activating True Sight?
Yeah, I want to see. I could do this 5 times a day, boy. I could do this 5 times a day, boy.
Goddamn.
I'm gonna have to ask. I'm gonna have to ask Michael and Ryan to deafen themselves again.
Yeah.
Back
Hold
ass.
on.
Upon activating True Sight, chat, you can't say anything.
Please don't chat.
It's really funny how Michael is partially accurate.
You see what the ethereal wings looked like and the horns now look more physical. And instead of Rune looking like a shadow thrall, she appears more physical, if that makes sense.
So instead of Reaper as in his Wraith form, it's more along the lines of she's just a black silhouette.
No, she's
Oh.
like
glimpse of something.
she
have a
looks
picture of that?
scary.
We have a picture of that somewhere.
Okay.
Oh boy, this is good.
Where did we go? That's so far. I
We
wish
send each other a lot of things.
chat doesn't understand how often we talk.
They send lots of tiefling pictures.
No,
We
not,
do.
well, not
Yes, we do.
tiefling, not tiefling pictures
Well,
specifically.
not just tiefling, but
I said
There you
a
go.
lot of tiefling. I didn't
We
say
do.
all the tiefling. That is spoopy.
Which one did you send him?
the one we decided on.
That is very spoopy.
There you go. I'll resend it to you. Because if I go to reply to it, it's gonna get lost in translation.
Oh, that yeah.
One.
That's
That
what
one.
that is what she looks like. Tattoos, glowing, and everything. Oh, I like how this music just picked up.
It got so intense. It got so intense so fast.
Roll initiative. No, I'm just kidding.
Please no, please no.
I would win.
Hey, technically I counteracted your veiled condition with true sight.
In a weird way.
Yeah, in a weird way, but oh boy.
The
Hey, welcome to
veiled
learning what I am.
condition eventually wears off as they now appear more like they do
We're
in
good.
the
Yeah.
with your true sight activated. Hey, Michael. Michael.
Ice cold.
We're going crazy, like waving our arms.
What's
Yeah, but
hilarious
it's just,
is in the
it's just how I
chat
feel.
in the chat for me, Michael, and Finn for our Pokemon stuff. Finn went ding.
No. Yeah. Ding, fries are done.
Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done.
I gotta run, I gotta run, I gotta run. I work at Burger King and making
Welcome for that.
Huh?
That's just saying. Welcome for that.
Rude. This time you see Ronan take a double take after this, and
You good? Can you both see once again?
Yes, you and I have a
Yeah.
private conversation for later, so.
Hmm. Odd. Mhm. Fair
So,
enough.
what'll it be, Rune?
Well, we have some Shadow Legion to take down.
I want to go pack enough explosives to blow up something.
I mean, let's be real. I am an explosion.
Think bigger and fire. And
I can think bigger. I can't think the fire.
It's funny because Peter's.
It's funny because segs.
Holy shit, this stream really is run on coffee and dick jokes.
Yes, sir.
Let me show you my
Alright.
gun blade.
I am gonna ask that May and Insomnia walk with me just in case things get a little funky and I need backup.
Of course. You all return to Gambler's Seclude, where right at the entrance, you see Eden, arms crossed, leaning up against the wall. You left before I could finish. God damn it.
You know, it's Eden against 5 guardians. This might not end well. Or I should say 4 guardians and insomnia.
She has my powers.
12,000 glimmer to whoever says stuff at Eden.
Nothing.
You're not here.
I left before I caused a bigger problem.
My father doesn't know about it. You can consider us even. You saved me. And I don't tell my father. But you are going to make up for it. Right?
We have Shadow Legion to destroy. And I didn't do it knowingly.
I know.
We had it hacked under our control.
Didn't expect it to still be transmitting that.
I know you didn't Do it intentionally. Which is why I still have some faith in you.
It's probably a wise decision. You would much rather have me on your team than against you.
For all that you've done here for us, who wouldn't have you as an ally?
Bird Rain might not if he finds out, but
I won't tell him.
my guilty conscience might.
And if you do, I'll be by your side. Father wants to arrange a meeting tomorrow. He thinks he has a plan.
Fair enough.
Someone should go stick a note on Nightingale's door to let them know about this.
I'll do one better. I'll see you guys in the morning.
She's gonna stick it up his ass.
No.
She's going to crash his door, probably.
I am gonna go to the apartment and pick the lock, or have Draven unlock the doors in a way.
Okay.
Ronan's
And I'm
following
just-
you to see this, just because it's.
And I'm
gonna be-
just gonna. I'm not gonna break anything. Just gonna have the door open, and I'm gonna shut the door back and lock it. I
So
didn't
we're
cry.
now-
You did. You
I got
kind of
sniffly.
did.
I didn't cry. I got sniffly. I didn't cry.
So you and I are in the apartment now.
No, I said I'd see you guys in the morning.
I followed you just to see what
Go-
was
go-
going on.
I've got it. Go on. Yeah, make sure Oramus doesn't drink all my whiskey, please.
Ormus doesn't drink?
I don't know that. I don't pay attention to you half the time. Fine, go make sure Eden doesn't drink all my whiskey.
Fine. Aren't
I'm
you
just
technically
going-
still tipsy because this is still the same day as the fight last session?
No,
It's technically all still the same day.
Technically, I'm pretty sobered up. That fight would have sobered me up.
Probably. I mean, dying and resurrecting probably.
I'm gonna
screws you up.
sleep for 4 hours,
Or
and then I'm gonna do what I do best and find out if he's got tea and have tea ready so he can not have a bad hangover when he wakes up.
Okay.
Because that shit sucks.
Actually get my place without me knowing. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna state I don't know what a hangover feels like.
Have you had a really bad migraine?
That I have.
Think about it as a really bad migraine that you know what the cause is.
Okay.
And like
Uh,
the nauseous.
It's one of those ones where you get a migraine from being like really dehydrated.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
alcohol dehydrates the fuck out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then it's probably helpful that I have a really good metabolism and I drink lots of water when I'm drinking.
As you should.
Yeah, water. There's a downside to that though. If you drink equal amounts of water and liquor or beer or whatever and everything like that, it will actually get you drunker faster because it'll just work into your system more.
No, you just
But
double.
drinking more water than your alcohol, you're good.
Yeah.
Water helps
I'm gonna-
flush it out of you.
That's my plan. Make breakfast and tea.
And Gil,
What about second?
you all long rest. Go ahead and hit your buttons.
Yeah, buttons. I think I'm. I should be fine because I haven't.
Nightingale, you wake up the next day with a killer migraine. And oddly enough, the smell of tea and bacon.
Can I make?
Are you
one-
having a stroke? You don't know.
That's toast. That's
I-
toast.
I
No, it's
want
the
to make
same thing for
one
me.
minor difference here. I would love it if Quicksilver actually knew the whole time. And I try to summon Quicksilver as I do every morning. She's not there.
Yep.
She's in the kitchen making breakfast with me. I've made friends with you, ghost.
You can bond. I don't care.
So he
Well, I
likes
might
his
care. We'll
bacon a
find out.
little bit crispy. Eggs,
What
he
the
prefers
hell?
them scrambled. Sometimes he'll be adventurous and go over easy.
Fair enough.
But that's totally your call.
If I do it any louder, I'm gonna hurt.
Call it karma for drinking. And I'll just slide the mug of tea over counter.
Without hesitation, sip.
When food is done, I'll slide that across the counter as well.
And then you'll hear over the comm, "You said we'd see you guys in the morning." It's morning.
I'm making sure he's not hungover. Be there in a moment.
All right.
He's not dead, and neither am I. Don't worry.
Um. Silver, I don't know what to say. There's so
trust the
many
person.
questions.
Thank you, Rune, for the tea and the breakfast. It was so delicious. You're so pretty.
Yes, address the ghost before me. Wonderful. Anywho, eat your food.
That's another part knocked off.
But now, hold on. No, so many questions. First off, Silver, how long has she been here?
All night.
She's been here all night.
Yep, I gave her access.
Okay.
Do you guys? Your ghost likes me, even if you claim you don't.
You shut up for just a moment. I'll get to you.
Ooh, I'm so scared.
Speaking of scared, where the hell is your scary ass dog?
With Ronan and Oramus and May and Insomnia.
Aha. I'm sorry, did I do something in my drunken stupor? Did I piss somebody off?
No.
Is somebody out to kill me? Why the... No, you're being way too nice to me. Did you do something stupid?
Possibly. But that's neither here nor there. Oramus said
Third
you were
off,
drunk.
How did you make this tea? I don't even remember having tea for you to make.
Just gestured a Quicksilver.
Don't do that. Silver, you knew the whole time we had tea.
If Ghost could sarcastically wave, Quicksilver would be doing that right now.
How much did you tell her?
That's girl talk. I don't think that you have any right to know.
How much did you tell her?
You don't have to tell him anything.
That's girl talk.
Listen here, you little shit.
Now, where's the
I'm going to
monochrome
butter
for
and
this
Hellish directing at Silver. I swear, I will kill you without hesitation if I find out that you've done anything to embarrass me further.
Your ghost speaks Elven?
Yes.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you won't.
Yes, I will. Just be glad it's over there on the workbench.
It's not on the workbench.
Yeah, I see that. As soon as I'm glancing over at the table, is the amulet also missing?
Yes.
Yeah, with that, it's just straight-faced, and all of a sudden,
I didn't take it. Quicksilver has it.
where is it? Somebody better start talking real fast.
Hang on, I was turning on my voice changer. It's in my pocket backpack. Where do you think?
I can't think. I need answers.
What
need a
you
brain
need
thing, to be
is
fair.
breakfast.
It is delicious. Thank you very much. Now, where is it?
You're talking about your weapon. Your ghost has it.
No, as a matter of fact, I was not talking about my weapon.
Anything that was on your workbench, she picked up. Because I asked her to make sure it didn't get lost.
Very considerate. Or say, kind of glancing over to Quicksilver and hesitantly opening my palm to her, asking, kind of gesturing, will you please give it to me if you have it? Sylvan?
She transmits the Providence back into your hand.
You playing these games with me?
It has the
I think you wanted the
thing.
next. Yeah.
It has it.
It's all.
It has
I
it there.
I don't register that at the moment. I kind of glance down and be like, all right. I will take this particular amulet and fasten it around my neck before enjoying some more tea. And kind of sitting there, a little more relaxed. Not necessarily high strung, but still hurting. And I would say, so let's start from square one with questions.
I'm gonna hop on the counter. Just sit on the counter. Tired of standing.
You're fine.
Mm.
You know, the reason nobody's ever told you to shut your pie holes because you're cute, right?
Oh, you think I'm cute? Wonderful.
Hey, shut your pie hole.
When's a win, Nightingale?
I think
Oh, you can do that.
Just-
Wonderful.
Loving this.
You're giving me a bigger headache. So
Yeah.
just shut up for like 3 seconds and allow me to say
1,
a few things
2, 3.
silently.
I'm gonna mutter in abyssal to Quicksilver. Is he always this grouchy first thing in the morning?
Okay.
Believe it or
Before
not,
you
this is
finish.
more tame than usual. This is less grouchy than usual.
I'm gonna wait till y'all are done growling at each other.
Mm. Continue. Sorry.
Oh, we're gonna have a problem.
What? What do you mean?
I'm trying to talk to you as a person, and you make it so utterly difficult. Now, I want to know, why are you here alone? Normally the party travels everywhere, and
Well-
you are here by yourself. You
I
said
sent.
that you must have done something stupid. Let's start with that.
We'll not start with that. Ormus, I sent Ormus and Ronan away because you three don't get along all that well. Ormus said you were drunk. We needed to meet with Drifter, so I wanted to ensure you were of sound mind before we had a meeting on how to deal with the Shadow Legion.
Okay. Well, thank you for this. Nobody's done this before. But I am very skeptical on what this other thing is you're trying to tell me.
I'm not trying to tell you anything.
Are you just gonna let me find out some other way? Or are you certain I'll never find out?
It's been handled. Not a concern anymore.
So why be nice to me?
Can I not be nice to my friends without there being some weird skepticism?
You can be nice to your friends if they were all in the same room.
Are you mad and upset that I did something nice for you?
I am not mad, just concerned when you said you may or may not have done something and then tell me not to worry about it and then do something nice as if
the one
to
involved-
cover up for it.
The one involved already knows and we've handled it. It's fine.
Okay. No.
I'm sorry for trying to take care of my friends.
No, you're fine. I am still uneasy when it comes to trusting other people. Strings attached and all that. But I guess that's neither here nor there. My apologies for assuming the lesser of you.
You wouldn't be the first person, so it's okay.
No, it's not okay. Which is why I'm apologizing. I am sorry for thinking anything other than your best interest. I'm just a little tense at the moment. Anyway, when does this... Sorry.
As soon as we get there is when the meeting will start, but I can understand being tense. It's your home that was attacked, so...
Well, let's go see how we can pay them back tenfold. Seriously though, you gotta tell me how you made this tea. That was wonderful. We should probably go get the others one.
They're already there.
Yes, Eden. They should be on their way now.
God, what are they doing? Making out?
I hope not.
Close.
Say that in front of Maid Insomnia? How dare you? How dare you?
Not yet.
Over the comms. Nightingale, you might be dying when you get here.
Too late.
What did you all do?
Eden was the one that did it this time.
The whole time.
All I said was they should be getting here now soon. And Eden decided to state that you two were making out in front of your sisters.
I'm just gonna shrug softly and just keep walking.
Hold on, no, that didn't...
What?
Ah, yes. We'll confuse the Nightingale before he gets here.
You good?
Are you serious? I'm already being told upon in some such devious fashion. Am I to expect a bullet down the throat already?
No. Probably a knife there. And I'm gonna run.
Okay.
You all
Actually,
find
you did this.
the drifter within a partially ruined bar. A frame in the corner sweeping debris and other civilians cleaning up what they can. He sits at a wooden table, sitting back with a whiskey glass in his hand. Eden sitting across from him, not partaking, but she sees you all walking in. Ormus and Ronan are also sitting at the table.
Probably a vodka bottle on the table at the moment. Half glass of vodka because he decided to pour himself a little bit.
May and Insomnia not currently anywhere to be seen. But Drifter, with a serious look on his face, gestures to the empty chairs.
I will sit down.
Close the bottle, have Mono transmit it into her inventory.
Managed to hold a meeting with Spider, and he agrees. Something's got to be done about the Shadow Legion. And I think we might have something planned.
Blowing something important of theirs.
Steal it.
That's my favorite part. Ooh.
More like stealing.
But that doesn't involve explosives.
It
Not
might.
with that attitude.
From what Spider told me, there is a Shadow Legion facility kind of like the ones you broke Eden out of. It's located in Scotland. Rumor has it that's where they keep most of their advanced weaponry. Weapons that we can use to defend ourselves here. And even more intriguingly, a Glimmer Vault.
Ooh.
Now, I know y'all have only been here for about a week or so, and I can't ask y'all to risk your lives on a mere rumor. But I wouldn't be asking if I didn't think I can trust you.
The weapons alone makes it valuable to us. All of
Like,
us.
Yeah.
slight slouch from Rune.
Hey, Drifter. This place ain't called Gambler's Seclude for nothing.
Sounds like it's
Yeah.
time to gamble.
I'll be damned if I ain't the best gambler here. Side of you and me.
Just a slight glance from Ronan, remembering the booze breaker.
I didn't say I got the best rewards, I just said I'm good at gambling.
Shadow Legion
All
came
right.
here looking for... Let me start over. Shadow Legion came here looking to pick a fight. So let's bring it to them.
I like that plan.
What do y'all
Can I,
say?
can I still blow up the place?
I say I was born to fight.
Drifter, when you tell me to jump, I say how high. You know, I'm always down for those. Besides, they killed my people too. Time to return the favor.
How about you, Rune? Can I count on your sister?
Let's go raise some hell.
All right.
Again, I'll ask, can I still blow the place up afterwards?
We'll see, brother.
If there's anything left when we're done.
And that is where we're going to leave off tonight's session.
Oh boy.
Oh boy!
Nightingale's in the dark about things about the other players.
Nightingale is an earthbender. He's digging himself a grave every episode.
It's getting deeper.
But I'm
and
giving
deeper
you,
every
I'm
episode.
giving you the shovel to get out of it.
It's just fuel to the fire, digging the hole even further. You're free to jump in here whenever you want, though. You know, I don't discriminate.
It's like you're throwing dirt out, I'm throwing dirt in. So you can get out.
Like, you motherfucker! I swear, if you keep doing this shit, what are you gonna do? Dig down? Oh.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit follow, turn on notifications, follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Threads. Come join our Discord. Be a cool kid. Give us a follow. We go live every Tuesday at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, buddy.
have a good night, chat.
Good night, chat.
Yeah.
Good night, chat. We love you.